Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome back to those of you that have been on this journey with me since day one, and welcome to those of you who are visiting for the first time. Please come on in, make yourself comfortable, and let's listen. Now, you're listening to Coach P, and I am daughter of the caged bird. Today is going to be a tough one because we are identifying emotional bondage. What's been keeping me caged? Hello, my beautiful sister. I see you over there. Loosen up, loosen up. I want everyone to take a deep breath. Today is a deep one. Today we go beneath the surface because you can't break free from a cage if you don't know what's holding you in it. And for many of us, the cage isn't made of steel, it's made of emotions we have never dealt with. Unspoken grief, buried anger, paralyzing fear, unforgiveness we never named. That's emotional bondage. And it can be more confining than anything physical. What is emotional bondage, you ask? Emotional bondage is what happens when your soul gets stuck. You're alive, but you're not fully living. You smile, but behind that smile, you're still bleeding on the inside. You're still carrying a lot of pain and guilt. It can look like people pleasing because you're afraid to be rejected. So you get out here and you do whatever you have to do to make somebody like you. You just give, give, go over and beyond because you don't want to be rejected. It could be you staying in a toxic relationship out of fear of being alone. You went from one thing to another. You've never been alone. So you get into a relationship, and although the relationship is toxic, you don't want to leave because you are more afraid of being by yourself than staying in that toxic relationship. It is shutting down when it comes time to express your needs. You just shut down and everything is okay. And everything in actuality is not okay. Holding on to guilt for things that were never your fault. That's a big one. Holding on to the guilt that you have felt for years and years and years, and it was never your fault. That is emotional bondage. Emotional bondage whispers, you'll never be enough. I don't care how much you get out there and do or how good you think you are, you'll never be enough. That's ugly. If they really knew you, they'd leave. If they really know how broken you are on the inside, they'd leave. You're too damaged to heal. That is bondage. It is bondage. You're telling yourself these things because that is what you were used to hearing. That is what you were meant or taught to believe. That is what you grew up thinking and saying. But today, but today, we stop agreeing with those lies. We no longer are going to take that on as who we are and as part of your journey. We look the pain in the face. Look at it head on. And we name what's been caging us so we can walk free. You did that. I was a child. You did that. I'm no longer protecting you. I'm no longer protecting this family. I'm no longer protecting my mother. I'm no longer protecting my father. I dealt with that. Heal yourself by naming what has been caging us so we can walk free. Naming your cage. What's been keeping you caged? Sometimes the cage is built by others. The words of a parent that still echo in your head. If you wasn't so fast, if you didn't put that short skirt on, if you would just keep your mouth closed, the ABUs that taught your body wasn't yours. The ABU said, I'm taking it. I want it. I'm taking it. Although it was your body, someone took advantage of your body, and that has you in a cage. Call it out. The betrayal that made you build walls. You thought your parent loved you. You thought that was a friend of the family that would protect you. You thought that this person was an official and would not do those things. The betrayal, that church member, that pastor, that deacon, that elder that you grew up believing in and trusting betrayed you and they made you build walls. And sometimes we build the cage ourselves through fear of failure, through perfectionism, through staying small so others won't feel threatened. Naming it is scary, but it's the first step to freedom. If you want freedom, you have to name it. Because what you don't confront, you cannot heal. And what you don't name will continue to control you. You're not crazy, you're caged. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not crazy, you're just bound. You're bound. Bound by the lies you were told, bound by survival patterns, bound by memories that never got processed. But here's the truth. God didn't create you to live in a cage. He created you to soar, spread those wings and fly. And even if it feels like you've lived in chains for a lifetime, freedom is still your birthright. You were not meant to be in bondage. You were not born to be in chains. So let's declare these affirmations together. Repeat after me. I am not what happened to me. I am not what happened to me. I am not bound by shame. I am free to name my pain. Again, I am free to name my pain. I am free to name my pain. Name your pain and heal yourself. Get free. I choose honesty over hiding. I am walking out of my emotional cage. I am walking out of my emotional cage. Today is the day we stop pretending. Today is the day we tell the truth so we can be free. You may still be fragile, and that's okay. You don't have to break every chain today, but you will break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. And it will not be today, but you can start with just one. Break one chain today, break another chain next week, another chain next month, but you can break every chain. Just one truth, just one step, just one prayer. Because when you walk toward healing, healing walks toward you. You are not alone. You are not crazy. You are not too far gone. You are caged no more. Thank you for taking this brave step. I'm right here with you. If you have to come back and listen to this over and over and over until you're able to spread that wing and you see that wing and that cage opening up its door and you flying up and you taking that very first step. My sisters, I am here. I am with you. Come back and free yourself. This channel, this segment is on healing and naming your pain and freeing yourself. Have an amazing day.